It's almost like nothing around here is real. Hello, welcome back everybody. It has been a week. It has been a fun week. I have certainly had a lot of fun around here out on the West Coast, Los Angeles, California. We're having good times. But we have so many exciting Mandela effects for you, as always. But first I want to let you know, if you're liking these videos, please subscribe below. Subscribers are always good. Please feel free to like it or comment. I try to respond to all comments. There's an awful lot of comments, but you guys are friendly, great. It was fun to see some of you in the live cast last week. Thanks for showing up. This is another Mandela Effect video. We're gonna have fun today. We've got, 5, 6 more. Some of these you may know, some are newer, but I wanna hear what everybody thinks. Oh, and I have a Patreon account now. If you're liking this, please feel free to go onto the Patreon. I'm also on social media. You can check all of those out. Here at Launch TV, we're the future, and the future is Launch TV. Okay, let's get going. We have a lot of Mandela effects for you today. Okay, so the first Mandela effect I wanted to discuss. Now, this is a little strange. Someone in the comments mentioned this and we were messaging back and forth about it, but I want to hear, what do you all listen to? What do we listen to music on? What is our favorite app? Some people listen to Apple Music. Some people listen to Spotify. That's right, Spotify. I listen to Spotify. I love Spotify. Now, if you look at the Spotify logo, it looks a little strange. It's like slanted a little bit. It's like off to the side, like doing something strange, and so everybody remembers it being straight up. So is the Spotify logo different than you remember? I can't tell. It does look a little bit strange, but I don't know if that's different than how it originally was. So let me know what you think about that. That might be a newer one, because people remember it straight up, but now it's to the side. Was it always to the side? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. That's the first one. Okay, let's get to the second one. We all remember American Idol. Now, I loved American Idol. What was great about American Idol? We had Randy, Paula, and Simon, the 3 judges, right? And what did, Simon Cowell was always like the villain. He was always like the bad guy. And Paula was Paula, because we love Paula Abdul and she's been around forever. And then we had Randy the dog Jackson. Now, what was Jackson's famous line that he always said? It was, "It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog." Dude, he said that so much. Like, yes, he said dog separately from "It's a no for me, dog," but he was always like, "It's a no for me, dog. Like, it's a no for me." Problem is, you look back through Randy's history, you go through it on YouTube, there's no history of that. There's no, he's not saying it anywhere. He never said "It's no for me, dog." Like, I looked through all day today, couldn't find it anywhere. Do you remember Randy Jackson saying "It's a no for me, dog"? Here, let's look at a few clips of him saying some of the word, but he never says it. Here, let's go to the clip.
All right, so dog, there's some good stuff and some bad stuff here. All right, here we go. Started a little rough for me, but I'll tell you what, man, I love you. The day that I saw you, dude, you gotta love dogs, right? Once you got started, it was like going on. I was like, what?
So what is going on there? Like, what? That's just really strange to me. Like, I haven't seen American Idol in 10 years, but I remember him saying "It's a no for me, dog." I remember when they came to St. Louis. I actually was like, I don't know, I was like, how the hell old was I? I was like 20, and I went in and sung the Beach Boys. I got turned down for that, man. That was terrible. Never try that again. I was waiting in line at a big dome, and I'm like 20, and they're trying to figure out Beach Boys and stuff. I was terrible. Never sing. I'm not a singer. I'm a speaker, but not a singer. Know it. So did you see those recent photos of Simon Cowell? Like, take a look at these over the screen. Let's pull them over the screen. Like, he looks just, I guess it's because of his vegan diet, but he looks like simulated. Like, what is the vegan diet doing to Simon Cowell? Something doesn't look right. I don't mean to be a jerk, but it just, something looks like vegan diets. I mean, vegan diets are great. I've had vegan food, but Simon Cowell looks just different, strange. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the next. Okay, MacIntosh Apple. Now, we remember Macintosh computers. And how was Macintosh computers spelled? Steve Jobs, Macintosh. It was MacIntosh. Macintosh Apples. Macintosh computers. However, there's a little discrepancy here, because the original Apple apparently was Macintosh, like with just an MC, INTOSH. So it was missing the A. Now, Steve Jobs got Macintosh from Macintosh Apple, but he spelled it differently. Why would he spell it differently? Like, why did he add the A? Was that like a patent thing or like a trademark thing? I don't know, but if you Google it, there's a lot of mix-up with this because a farmer named John McIntosh found MacIntosh Apples. MC. The A is missing. John McIntosh, spelled MC, found MacIntosh Apples. However, John McIntosh, they're spelling it wrong too because sometimes they spell his name with an A, and then you got Macintosh computers with an A, but the original Macintosh Apple was just MC. So are things in history becoming like fluid? Like it's almost like history's like flux. It's almost like it moves in present or something. Like the past is changing. So very strange. Like why is Macintosh Apple? There's this discrepancy that you can't tell really. Like how was John's name really spelled? Why did Steve Jobs change it to MA? Or are things being shifted around in history? Let me know what you think about Macintosh Apple because that's really strange. Okay, here's a quick one. Bananas. People keep mentioning this, so I'm gonna mention it to you guys. Bananas are now growing from the stem up, and people remember bananas going down, but they're now growing up. How do you remember bananas growing? I think I remember them down. I'm a big fan of bananas, but you know, okay. That's bananas. That was fun. Let's move on to the next one. Let me know what you remember about bananas growing, because they grow up, people remember them growing down. Let me know what you think. Okay, let's do one more. Da Vinci's Last Supper. Now this one's very interesting because obviously we know this painting. It's one of the most famous paintings of all time, Da Vinci's Last Supper. And apparently, you know, it's depicting Jesus and his disciples. They're having food and, you know, the drink, and that was all a big part of it. But it's weird because people remember a chalice being on the table. Do you remember a chalice? Since he's telling them to drink, it would make sense that a chalice is on that table. But there's no chalice on the table anymore. And people remember it being like the central part of the whole piece, like a chalice. And then they also remember that there's like glasses on the table. People remember the chalice, and there's glasses now. And the glasses appear to be like different type of glassware than people remember. Like it just looks strange to people, and not like goblets, because people remember it being like goblets and chalice from that time. But they're just glasses. I do remember a chalice goblet type being on that table. So they do look a little glassy to me. Glassy, glossy, strange. So let me know what you guys think, because the glasses that do exist don't look right to people, and people remember a chalice and goblets. What do you remember? Other renderings, people remember being more front and center, and that they're just in the wrong place, but that the glass, the way it's arranged, are really funny. So let me know what you think about The Last Supper. Let's move on a couple more. First off, I wanted to say okay, so some people apparently now, if you break a rib, you remember when you would break ribs, that would suck? Well, apparently now, if you break a rib, you can regenerate ribs. So the bone and the cartilage can grow, and you can now grow ribs. Didn't know that was a thing. Like, I didn't know you could regrow ribs, so people can do that. The bone and the cartilage will regrow. I thought if you broke ribs, you could repair them, but you wouldn't regrow them. Sounds a little sci-fi. Apparently now you can regrow ribs. Okay, this one's really interesting. Let's also mention this one. Mr. Clean. Okay, Mr. Clean. We all remember Mr. Clean, the bald guy who, you know, like clean up and mop the kitchen floor, do all that. Mr. Clean was like a legend. Well, how many earrings do you remember Mr. Clean having? Because some people remember him having 2 earrings, some people remember him having 1 earring, and some people remember him having no earrings at all. How many earrings do you remember him having? Mr. Clean has had 1 earring, and he's always had 1 earring. But people think that earring just looks so strange. Mr. Clean never had an earring. I'm in the never had an earring. I don't remember that guy ever having an earring. It looks really strange now seeing it. What do you remember? 2 earrings, 1 earring, or no earrings? It's a lot of earrings. Whew, okay. Oh, I also wanted to mention Moneybags posted this video of Zachary Levi, one of my Hollywood people. Yay, Hollywood. Anyway, there's a video posted of him talking about the Shazaam Mandela Effect, because he's the lead in the movie Shazaam. He plays Shazaam, you know, the movie that came out. But that's not the movie that everybody remembers. People remember a movie starring Sinbad titled Shazaam, and it came out in like the late 90s, and Sinbad was a genie. But apparently lots of people remember this, including Zachary Levi. Levi? I don't know how to spell it. I'm bad at pronunciation. Anyway, he remembers it. Let's go to the clip and watch him talk about Shazaam, the Sinbad one, which even Sinbad says doesn't exist, but everybody remembers it. Why do we all remember Shazaam? Because of Kazam? Is it because of the Shaq genie movie? No, apparently not. Let's go to the clip.
This is what fandom.
When did Nelson Mandela actually die? Was Sinbad actually in a Shazam movie? Guys, these are the questions we need to be answering.
Scary. Is anyone answering
That's
them?
scary. No, I've got to find it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in an alternate Berenstain Bears universe.
Yeah. Berenstain Bears!
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Really
this is all Mandela Effect stuff.
Yeah, no. This is heard of the Shazam Kazam controversy?
Yes.
The genie thing?
Yeah, 100%. When I got this job, everyone was like, Wait, wasn't that the Shaq movie when he was a genie? I was like, no, that's Kazam.
Yeah, because Shazaam was a movie, a genie movie starring Sinbad that doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist. This is a complete Mandela Effect thing, and I still haven't been able to figure this out.
Did you remember do you have a memory of the Sinbad movie?
100%
Me too.
100%
No,
I do.
it was real. I remember it.
Yeah, but can you find it online?
No!
No, you can't!
So freaky.
I don't know what's going on with this. It's very, very, very strange. And only parts of the population remember it and other parts don't.
No, I remember it.
Anyway, fascinating. What is going on with all this? I have no idea. But yeah, anyway, so thanks, Moneybags. That was really interesting seeing Zach Levi say that. Levi? Interesting nonetheless. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Always fun as always. We're just having a lot of fun around here. Please be sure to subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I am out. Thank you. Later.